I ain't tripping off of this. I had to pause. I said, devil, please. You got to get cocky with it. And I really mean that. You got to say it upon yourself like, you stooping this low to think I'm going to trip and get caught up with my emotions and get caught up with my feelings and knowing that God is not going to work something out. You got me fooled, huh? Well, you thought you had me fooled, huh? You got to say to yourself, devil, you a liar. I'm built a little bit stronger than that. You have to understand. Stop putting, it's like somebody saying you worth $500. I'm worth more than $500. You can't even put a price tag on me. Oh, y'all not hearing what I'm saying. You can't even put a price tag on yourself. Amen. Don't you sit there. Don't lower yourself more than you are. Don't even let yourself play yourself. I don't care if you were homeless. I don't care if you were in a crazy position. I don't care if you catching a bus. I don't care if you're in a studio apartment. I don't even care if you don't got your haircut. I don't care what's over you. You gotta understand that God is able to work things out, and you're not dictated based off of your condition. That was a liar. I'm anointed. You gotta say to yourself, anytime that I speak, the devil's listening. Every time I breathe, hell's shaking. Every time that I move and I have my being, he ought to be afraid. Because he should have killed me. You're not hearing what I'm saying? This ain't talk stuff. This real talk. Oh God, I was okay. Let me come again. Okay, I'm trying to make this practical as I can. It's working. The devil thought he had you, but he got away. The devil thought he had you, but she got away. Satan is looking at the situation as like, man, every time somebody's coming to her, somebody's coming to him, telling them about themselves, about their relationship with God. He's pissed off the fact that you're getting revelation. Every chance you get, understand me, remain teachable.
Yes.
He cannot stand that. The fact of the matter is, amen, I know, you may be feeling a little bit awkward because, man, I don't know this worship thing at all. This ain't my element sometimes. Sometimes you are real. And sometimes, amen, like most comedians, they look at everything and it can get some type of comedy out of it. They get something out of it. They'll look at somebody, they go on, somebody weave fall out when they worship it. Or the inevitable happen and somebody sit there and shout and tripped. And try to play it off too. People can do some crazy things and your mind can be everywhere. And every time you come and worship or worship God, it seems that everything's traveling at one time. You're thinking about your needs. You're thinking about the situation. You're thinking about who pissed you off. You're thinking about who didn't, show up and who did show up in your life and who abandoned you. You think about how much money you got in the bank. You're thinking about all this stuff that you can't even change. God is saying, can you come to me without shame? So that I can speak to you and so I can reveal myself to you. I want you to understand that there is an identity. There is an identity identity that I'm trying to pull from out of you about yourself. That the anointing will break every yoke in your life. Look what your neighbor say, I'm anointed for this. I know you're going through some things, but you're coming out of it. Turn to somebody else and say, I know you're going through something, but God just already set it up. You look, it's not over till God said it's over. Don't you realize that? Amen. Have God got you out of some stuff already?
Yeah.
Amen. Have He pulled you up out of some junk? Amen. Have He showed Himself to you?
Yes.
Did you wake up today?
Yeah.
I was the same. You don't want to wake up dead. You don't want to wake up dead. Some folk didn't wake up. They just went to sleep, ate their last, and went to sleep. Haven't woken up. They're in heaven. Or somewhere else. At the end of the day, God is looking at you on how you are crafting and presenting your day. God, what can I do today? Okay, what can I do to get something good that you can be pleased with me today? How can I break this yoke? How can I allow you to break this yoke in my life? Amen. I have to get something from out of the deal. It is very important to understand the Christos. The Christos is literally means in the Greek means the anointed one. It means the Messiah. It literally means in record in the Old Testament, amen, it means it's equivalent to the anointed one. And so the anointed one is in you. You don't see that. Don't you know that what's in you, that demons tremble? They can't stand to hear the name Jesus. That's why I said, regardless of what people say about other religions, and whatever you find your peace, find it as long as you're cool with me, as long as you ain't slapping me, shooting me, doing whatever you want to do. If you can keep some level of law, I'm fine with you. I desire that you get saved and know Jesus for yourself. But if you don't, it is my job to make sure that I am blessing my neighbor, that I'm getting along with my neighbor. That's my Bible. At the end of the day, but I'm not going to debate my God and trying to prove to you about my God and your God. So it's very important that we understand how to live in harmony, how to live with peace. Now, this type of peace is not something that the world gives. Amen. This type of peace is something where, amen, you can literally, amen, not have to feel frustrated with a clear conscience. Have many of us have you been having clear conscience lately? Or have things that's been beating us up? It's like when you have a clear conscience, you don't have to beat yourself up. If they don't like you tough, if things don't work out like it's supposed to be, amen, God, you already got a better way for me. I'm not going to beat I'm not going to trip. I'm not going to sit there and stress myself to death. I had a moment, but I'm going to shake it off and keep it moving. I know that you're going to work it out for my good. It's a reason why you allowed this to happen to me. So I'm not going to lose my mind off of this, because my mind is way worth more than this. So you mean to tell me I'm going to lose my mind off of this? And don't let it be a person. I ain't losing my mind off a person. So let me safeguard myself and keep my spirit at peace. Keep my mind at perfect peace. Let me get the Prince of Peace that will rest in me so I can be able to do and have my being in God.